Aging is an extraordinary process where you become the person you always should have been. David Bowie.
They told you aging meant slowing down. But what if they were wrong? What if growing older wasn't about decline, but awakening? Because somewhere between the silence of your mornings and the aches that weren't there 10 years ago, a new kind of power has started to rise. Quiet, steady, unstoppable. They never prepared you for this. They sold you a version of aging wrapped in fear. That once you cross 40 or 50 or 60, you'd become invisible, disposable. That the best parts of your life were behind you. They lied. They told you that youth equals strength, that energy fades, that your dreams expire like milk in the fridge. But here you are, wiser, sharper, more awake than you've ever been. You've been through storms. You've loved and lost. You've failed, fallen, and rebuilt. And with every scar, you've become someone no one can replicate. You don't chase approval anymore. You don't need the noise. You've learned to stand in silence and let your presence speak louder than words. See, there's a quiet power that comes with aging. It's not flashy. It doesn't scream for attention, but it's real. It's the power to say no without guilt, to walk away from drama, to choose peace over chaos, to be guided by purpose, not pressure. It's knowing what truly matters and letting go of the rest. It's the strength to rebuild your body, not to impress anyone, but because you respect it now. It's reading people quicker, loving deeper, trusting slower. You stop wasting time. You stop living someone else's life. You stop explaining your journey to people who were never meant to understand it. And in that stillness, you become dangerous to fear, to doubt, to anything that tries to shrink you. They think your life is winding down, but you're just getting started. Because now you're no longer chasing what doesn't belong to you. Now you're building with intention. Now you're living on your own terms. You've seen enough to know what's real. And you're no longer interested in pretending. No more masks, no more fake smiles, no more maybe someday. This is your time. Not to prove anything, but to be everything you were meant to become. You're not late. You're right on time for your awakening, for your reinvention, for your rebirth. In your 20s, you wanted to be liked. In your 30s, you wanted to be successful. In your 40s and 50s, you just want to be aligned. You want your life to feel like it fits, like it breathes with you, like it reflects who you really are inside, not just what you do. You realize you don't need more things. You need more moments. You don't crave fame. You crave depth. You don't want followers. You want real soul-level connection. And this is where your real life begins. In the stripping away, in the unlearning, in the radical honesty of starting again. So no, you're not too old. You're too awake. Too experienced to fall for the lies, too grounded to be shaken by opinions, too valuable to be ignored. There's a fire in you now, not the reckless fire of youth, but the enduring flame of purpose. And it's time to rise, not in noise, but in presence. Rise by walking differently, by speaking only when it's real, by creating, building, mentoring, becoming. Your power doesn't come from trying harder. It comes from being more fully you. You don't owe the world your youth, but you do owe yourself your truth. So walk into this next chapter with your head high, your heart full, and your spirit unshakable. Because aging isn't the end. It's the reveal of everything you were always meant to be. This isn't your decline. This is your emergence, quiet, certain, and more powerful than ever. You are not done. You've only just begun.